Republicans prevailed in New Jersey, a Democratic stronghold, for many years, and they also prevailed in Virginia. It's a swing state. It's been trending Democrat in recent years. So these are two huge wins for Republicans and a couple of setbacks for the president and Democrats who controlled both of these states until tonight. It's all about the independents, and independents broke away from Democrats in both of these places and said, whoa, time out, where they proved they're independent. Independents tilted towards Democrats last fall, and actually during the beginning of this year. They broke evenly between John McCain, the Republican, last fall, and Obama, the Democrat. This time, they're tilting clearly towards Republicans, meaning that Democrats have lost ground among independents. That's critical going forward because, independents are the voters who actually decide elections. What we can say about the president is he campaigned very hard for both of these candidates, both of the Democratic candidates in these states, went in and spent considerable time and energy. And because of that, the fact that he went in and worked hard for both of these candidates and they both lost does raise questions about just how much political influence he has. It also is the fact that they've both lost. Sure, it's somewhat of a blot on his standing, but whether or not this really translates into, major difficulties going forward, look, a lot can happen between now and next fall. The way that things look right now could be very, very different in 12 months. National issues like the war really didn't have much of an effect. Healthcare, probably not so much. People weren't voting on whether or not they liked Obama or liked Obama's policies necessarily. What they were voting on were local issues, or taxes, corruption, that kind of stuff in New Jersey, transportation, jobs. All that said, the recession, the economy, jobs, those things are national issues, but they also filter down to the states. And so there's some element of voters walking into that voting booth and saying, how do I feel about my life? That certainly plays into how they're going to cast a ballot. But no, these were mostly local issues. Democrats could bounce back. These were, sure, it was a bad night for Democrats, good night for Republicans. But that's what happened tonight. It's not what happened next fall.